I deserve peace. Not later. Not when I've done more. Not when everything is fixed. Not when I've earned it. I deserve peace now, just as I am. With all my unfinished business, with all my unresolved thoughts, with all my imperfections. I don't have to wait until I'm calm. I don't have to wait until I've proven myself. I don't have to wait until I've been everything for everyone. I deserve peace now, in the midst of it all. And even if I don't fully believe it yet, I will say it. I will say it until it settles into my bones. Until it finds its way into the places where I still believe I'm only as good as what I do. I will say it softly, gently, over and over. I deserve peace. Because for too long, I've lived in a world that taught me I had to earn my rest. That I had to prove my value before I could breathe deeply. That I had to fix myself before I was allowed to feel safe. But I'm tired. Tired of chasing worth in things that don't last. Tired of measuring myself by how much I've accomplished. Tired of living like I'm only valuable when I'm useful. And even more than tired, I'm ready. Ready to unlearn. Ready to let go. Ready to stop holding my breath, waiting for someone or something to say, "You've done enough. Now you can rest." I deserve peace, not because I've done everything right, but because I am a person. Because I am here. Because I have survived things that never got acknowledged. Because I'm still standing. Still trying. Still breathing. Still showing up. And I don't need to do more to be allowed to breathe. I don't need to be more productive, more positive, more disciplined, more anything. I just need to be, and let that be enough. Because peace isn't about perfection. It's about permission. The permission to soften. The permission to stop. The permission to feel. The permission to say, "I am tired, and that's enough." The permission to choose stillness without guilt. And guilt, oh, how it rises. Every time I rest, every time I slow down, every time I say no, guilt tries to speak louder than peace. But I'm learning. I'm learning that guilt is not the same as truth. I'm learning that guilt is often a sign of a boundary being built. I'm learning that peace isn't always comfortable, especially when I've spent years in chaos. I deserve peace. Even if I haven't checked everything off the list. Even if I forgot something important. Even if I'm behind. Even if I didn't respond to that message. Even if I wasn't the best version of myself today. I still deserve peace. Because peace is not something I earn, it is something I allow. And allowing peace starts with believing that I'm not defined by my productivity. That my life doesn't have to be perfectly organized to be worthy of stillness. That I don't have to have all the answers before I can rest. Somewhere along the way, I learned to associate stillness with failure. If I wasn't moving, I was falling behind. If I wasn't doing, I was wasting time. If I wasn't fixing, I was breaking. But peace isn't failure, it's nourishment. It's a return to myself. It's the quiet space where I can finally hear what I've been silencing. And sometimes, that silence is uncomfortable. Sometimes, the quiet reveals things I've been avoiding. But that doesn't mean I should run from it. It means I should listen. I deserve peace, even in the mess. Even in the confusion. Even when I don't feel peaceful. Peace isn't about the absence of problems, it's about the presence of compassion. Compassion for the version of me that doesn't have it all figured out. Compassion for the part of me that's trying their best. Compassion for the inner critic that thinks I have to be more before I can be okay. That voice is loud, I know. The one that says, you didn't do enough today. The one that says, you're lazy. The one that says, other people are handling more than you, what's your excuse? But I'm learning to talk back to that voice. To remind it that I am human. That I am allowed to rest. That I am allowed to exist without justification. I deserve peace, not because I have earned it in the eyes of others, but because I was born deserving of gentleness. I was born into a world that tried to convince me otherwise, but somewhere deep down, I've always known. Known that I'm not meant to live in survival mode forever. Known that there is more to life than pushing through. Known that rest is not something I have to trade for approval. And maybe I don't believe it all the time. Maybe I still fall into old patterns. Maybe I still feel guilty when I rest. But I will keep saying it. I deserve peace. I deserve peace. I deserve peace. Until it becomes more than words. Until it becomes how I live. And not just for a moment. Not just on weekends. Not just on vacation. Not just when everything is done. But every day. In the small moments. In the pauses. In the deep breaths between one thing and the next. Peace isn't always a destination, it's the space I create within the chaos. It's the choice to be gentle, to be kind to myself, to not rush to fill the silence, to not use productivity as a shield, to say, I am enough even when I am still. I deserve peace in the way I speak to myself. I deserve peace in the way I treat my body. I deserve peace in the relationships I choose. I deserve peace in the boundaries I set. I deserve peace in the way I move through the world. And peace doesn't mean perfection. Peace doesn't mean I won't struggle. It means I can struggle without shame. It means I can hurt and still be held. It means I can rest even when I'm not finished healing. Because healing doesn't happen faster just because I force it. Healing takes time. It takes space. It takes safety. And peace is the soil where healing grows. So I will choose peace even when it's unfamiliar. Even when my body resists. Even when my thoughts spiral. Even when the world demands more. I will choose peace as an act of resistance. As an act of self-trust. As an act of love. And love, that's what this really is. Learning to love myself enough to say, you don't have to be everything to deserve rest. Learning to love myself enough to say, you don't have to be impressive to be worthy. Learning to love myself enough to say, you can be tired and still be whole. I deserve peace in the moments when no one sees what I'm carrying. I deserve peace when I've been strong for too long. I deserve peace when the weight I hold isn't visible to others. I deserve peace when I'm unraveling. When I'm grieving. When I'm confused. When I'm scared. When I'm human. And maybe today wasn't a good day. Maybe I snapped at someone I care about. Maybe I didn't show up the way I wanted to. Maybe I let fear make decisions for me. Maybe I feel small and uncertain and fragile. But even in those moments, I still deserve peace. Because peace isn't earned by being perfect, it's allowed by being present. And I am here. I am breathing. I am trying. That is enough. Say it again, I deserve peace. Let it settle. Let it soften the parts of you that feel hard and guarded. Let it reach the places where you still think you have to hustle to matter. Let it be the start of something different. Something quieter. Something kinder. Because peace isn't found in doing more. It's found in allowing yourself to be more present with less. Less pressure. Less proving. Less performance. More presence. More honesty. More care. Say it again. I deserve peace. Say it when the guilt rises. Say it when the noise gets loud. Say it when your heart races. Say it when everything in you says, keep going. Say it instead. Say it like a prayer. Like a promise. Like a truth you're finally ready to believe. Because one day, maybe not today, maybe not even tomorrow, you'll believe it. You'll feel it settle in your chest. You'll feel the quiet come over you like a soft blanket. You'll feel your body exhale and your soul say, thank you. Thank you for choosing peace. Thank you for not waiting until the world told you it was okay. Thank you for making this moment your sanctuary. And until that day comes, say it anyway. Say it until it's more than just words. Say it until it's the way you live. Say it until you believe it. I deserve peace.